So you've successfully listed your item as seller fulfilled, and you want to send that item to Walmart to leverage their WFS, Walmart Fulfilled Services. Your goal is to get your listing to this, where it says seller fulfilled WFS eligible. When it's not WFS eligible yet, or you haven't converted it and it's just a seller fulfilled listing, it's going to look like this. It's just going to say seller fulfilled. So your goal is to get it to say seller fulfilled WFS eligible. When your item checks in to Walmart, it's going to say Walmart fulfilled. So you can't have both at the same time. You can't have Walmart fulfilled units at a Walmart warehouse and do seller fulfilled on the side. Once you have sent your inventory to Walmart, now your listing is converted fully to Walmart fulfilled, and it will only go back to seller fulfilled WFS eligible, where you can fulfill your items on your own once your Walmart fulfilled stock eventually runs out. So our goal is to get it to WFS eligible to convert our listings. Now go ahead and click on the three buttons here under actions for the listing that you want to convert to WFS eligible. So after you click on the three dots, click on fulfill with WFS. So now that you're ready to convert your listing to a WFS eligible listing, and you've clicked the three buttons for that listing, the three dots, you'll be taken to the edit item page, edit item for Walmart fulfilled listings page. And the first thing you'll see here is this GTIN section. Now this is very important. You're going to want to copy this GTIN and enter it in two places. When you scroll down on the required for Walmart supply chain section, you'll go down to where it says each GTIN, and you'll enter it there. And then again under orderable GTIN. Now this is very important. This is something you'll always have to do when converting a seller fulfilled listing to a Walmart fulfilled listing. You'll grab it from here and you'll copy and paste it under each GTIN and orderable GTIN, right? And so all of this you'll always have to fill out. So if this contains a battery, you'll enter in the type of battery. Just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to say it does not. If there are any state restrictions, you'll enter it there, but typically it's none. The country of origin, you'll select the country of origin. Does it require a Prop 65 warning? Yes or no? Just enter no. Does it require an electronic component? Just for this listing is for headphones, so we'll just say yes. You'll enter in your selling price. Now, this section right here, does it contain a chemical, aerosol, or pesticide? Now, this section is going to be extremely important for those of you that sell OTC items, beauty, health and personal care, anything that falls under that. So if it's something that you ingest or something that is topical, things like lotions or things like tablets, you'll always have to enter in yes. And you will always need scrolling down here, you'll always have to enter a safety data sheet. Now, the safety data sheet can be acquired through the brand or through a Google search. Walmart does have their own proprietary safety data sheet source, which I'm not able to issue here because it's proprietary to them, and that's something that you'll have to get directly through them. So if you're watching this, make sure that you open up a case and request that from them. You'll basically be requesting their safety data sheet resource. So getting back on track here, always enter in fill out all of this information here, right? And this is optional, but I typically like to fill this out as well. Walmart fulfilled for a third-party product fulfillment type. And then under external product identifier, select ASIN. And then if this is an item that is also on Amazon, you can copy and paste the ASIN. For now, I'll just leave it on select. This you will always have to fill out under conditional required for hazardous materials. You'll put in 0. Batteries included, no. And typically, if you're selling some kind of an OTC or personal care item, you can add a link to the URL. So a link that shows the nutritional facts or the drug facts or ingredient list, things like that. But for now, we just put no label because this is a electronic. Now it's asking me for a safety data sheet, so I am going to come back up here and select a no. So if you select a yes, it's always going to ask for a safety data sheet, but don't try to work around this because Walmart just knows if you're selling something that requires a safety data sheet. So just do it right the first time and you won't have to do it right after that or ever again, right? So 0 here, and then from here we should be good to go. I'll go ahead and click submit, and you'll see this section here. That's after 3 to 5 minutes, your listing should successfully convert to WFS eligible, and this is what it will look like. It's gonna say seller fulfilled, WFS eligible. If you remember on our first video on how to list seller fulfilled items, it only said seller fulfilled, but now after the conversion and after going through the process of listing it as a Walmart fulfilled or converting it to Walmart fulfilled, you know that you did it right when it says seller fulfilled WFS eligible. So some things to keep in mind here is that you can still sell it as seller fulfilled just by entering in your inventory, and you enter in how many units you have. But if you're sending out a shipment and you still have this, you have let's say you have 3 units in stock and you enter in 3 units. Once your units check into Walmart, it's gonna say Walmart fulfilled. It's not gonna say seller fulfilled WFS eligible, and your seller fulfilled offer is going to vanish until your Walmart fulfilled units run out. Once you've sold out of all of the units that you sent to Walmart, it's gonna go back to seller fulfilled. So the tricky part is make sure, or something to keep in mind is that when you're sending out your inventory to WFS, make sure that you zero out this section here under inventory, because sometimes what happens is you'll forget that you entered in 5 units, and since your inventory checked into Walmart and you'll eventually run out, you may not have any units on hand, and you might get some orders coming in. Since it converts back to seller fulfilled WFS eligible, it's gonna convert back, and your seller fulfilled units will come right back in stock. So make sure that you zero this out when you're sending out your inventory to Walmart, so that you don't have to cancel any orders once you run out of inventory.